Europe's wood sector as a driver for the green and digital transition of the built environment. Der europäische Holzsektor als Treiber für die grüne und digitale Transition, den Übergang auf the built environment, in der gebauten Umgebung, in der Bauumgebung. Meine deutschen Freunde mögen mir helfen, das zu übersetzen. Guten Morgen, sehr geehrte Damen und Herren. Ich darf Sie heute sehr herzlich in der bayerischen Vertretung in Brüssel begrüßen. Ich beginne wie immer kurz in Deutsch, das ist unsere gute Übung. Und ich glaube, die Worte, die von Herzen kommen, versteht man in jeder Sprache. Ich darf Sie also sehr herzlich heute hier in Bayern, in Brüssel begrüßen. Welcome to Bavaria in Brussels. And it's my pleasure to welcome you here as the head of the Bavarian delegation, Bavarian representation here. My name is Michael Hinterdobler, and I'm here together with all the colleagues, namely from the competent ministry, Dr. Christoph Herrle, who is here and who is also your contact person here, and he knows everything about everything in the wood sector and all other matters. This is very good. I personally grew up in the Bavarian forest. You know where that is. This is the wood region in the east of Bavaria, bordering to the Czech Republic. So I was surrounded by wood, but personally I don't know nothing about it. So I'm happy to meet a lot of competent people here today, and I understand that this is a conference with many speakers, and the program that is very impressive, because you're running through the political things, but also through technical things that seem very interesting. I will try to be here as much as I can today, but let me first of all welcome you. Also on behalf of the ministry in Bavaria. I have also Herr Höcker here, Mr. Höcker here, where is he? Here is he, the colleague from the ministry in Bavaria, who is following all of this. Many thanks to the organizers, Wood4Bauhaus Alliance, the Bioregions. Is this woodPoP? How do you pronounce this? woodPoP? Nice name. It's a very nice name. European Wood Policy Platform, the Holzcluster Steiermark, who is here from the Steiermark. Good morning. Good morning. And everyone who contributed to the success of this event. I think we're starting out strongly this morning, and maybe other people will join us during the day. From the point of view of Bavaria, let me brag a little bit about Bavaria. That's my job. It is 2.6 million hectares of forest. 1 billion cubic meters of wood. You can estimate how much this is. In just 1 second, Bavarian forests grow 1 cubic meter of wood per hectare. In 1 minute, enough timber is produced to build an entire single-family home. So, although in history Bavaria had still even more wood, today we have still, I think, one of the regions that are covered by wood and forests. So we can confidently assure that in Bavaria we're not running out of wood so soon. This is good. 700,000 forest owners are working diligently to create mixed forests that can withstand future climate conditions. But of course we first need to reduce the wood stock, otherwise our forests will remain vulnerable to damage from storms or pests like the berühmte Borkenkäfer, the bark beetle. Bark beetle sounds a funny name for a very bad bug. And also my home region has changed also visibly through this, and it's also something that is driving tree owners up their own trees. This is a really huge problem for us. Of course, and in Bavaria I can tell you we have also a large political discussion about the use of wood. About the use of wood as an energy resource, also for heating. So this is a political contentious debate, as you all know, and which is also at the heart of European legislation. How much do we need, or should we use wood to burn it and set CO2 free again, which is stored in the wood. But of course we see that you know that 1 cubic meter of wood permanently stores 1 ton of carbon dioxide. And a single home family built with wood can sequester between 40 and 50 tons of CO2 over the long term. This is what we're aiming for. Our ministry, our minister, Michaela Kanneber, together with our minister president, have launched 3 years ago already a Bavarian timber construction initiative, which is very important. So to bring more wood into the construction business. I'm also happy to say that we have in the Bavarian representation now a group of young people who are young, I would say, the young architects who work for the state building administration. They are listening carefully today, because also the state and the government is a large builder of things, and we know that government buildings are important buildings that we need to look at when we look at timber construction, all these things. And also, so the Bauhaus initiative that here, of course, the minister president, this is the commission president, she's like a minister president, has launched, and she's personally also very eager to look at, is also something that we'll look at very carefully. Although we also see maybe that we also need to look at the pricing things, side of things. So keeping prices low for everyone, also for home builders, is as much as important as doing the CO2 things. And I understand that you all have the solution, and it will be a pleasure to listen to you. Again, welcome here, willkommen in der Bayerischen Vertretung, and have a good conference. Herr Kies, the floor is yours. Dankeschön.